Hi everyone, lovely Ruth here with another video. Today, actually it's evening. Today was Saturday the 22nd, the day after my birthday, which I enjoyed. I really enjoyed it. Spent some time with my children and my grandchild. Of course, that was what I wanted, and it was a pretty interesting Friday. Um, uh, we didn't go out to eat. We ordered some food, some takeout, and food is not what it used to be. These fast food restaurants, I don't know if anybody else noticed that they cook the quote unquote their fast food, meaning they it doesn't take a lot of thought in preparing your food, and so it can't be that all that nutritious for us. I'm saying the word wrong, but can't be all that good. Can't be all that good if it's cooked so fast, or if it's sitting under um, microwave light. Or and I did not enjoy my. It wasn't authentic. It wasn't authentic Chinese food. So I'm not gonna name the name of the restaurant, but it's a popular restaurant. But it was like, look, the egg rolls with. I'm on an egg roll kick, like I said in my last video, and it's like something in my brain is telling me make my own egg rolls, and I'm on that journey to make my own egg rolls. But in the meantime, I'm testing egg rolls, see what I can make my own, specialize, make it unique, and I hadn't found that yet. So I know how to make them, and I'm going to make them. But I had this taste for them yesterday, and they're just. Ugh. But the other part was good. The other part of it was good. So I mean, it wasn't the best, but it was okay. I'm rambling on about what I ate yesterday, but we watched movies. We just hung out. It was a good day. Today I was kind of feeling kind of in the slums, and it was a unique energy that I was picking up. I don't know. It was just like I felt I don't want to use the word defeated. I felt I don't know. I just felt like it was an unusual feeling. Like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm not going in the right direction, or uh, I don't know. Um, it felt like um, what I imagined that should be happening now. It's not happening now. It's like the opposite, and it's really like it's trying to take a toll on me, but I won't let it take a toll on me. And it was just unusual. I felt like I know what triggered it. It was I'm so undecisive. I just first of all I just don't know how to make up my mind about things. I mean, it could be as simple as what I want to eat today, or what I want to put on today, or where I want to go today. And I feel like I have to plan it in my mind before I can actually decide on it or whatever. And it was like, oh, David, what you gonna eat or what you gonna do? I had these plans, and then it was like, no, it could wait. And I that's the word. I feel that's it. I feel like I didn't accomplish anything today. Like I set these little tiny goals for myself, or things to do, and I didn't meet none of them today. It was like it wasn't a lazy day. It was an intentional day. So put on my hair, fixed my hair, and did my makeup, and got dressed, and as if I was on my way out. But I never. Only where I went today was to the trash, to dump my trash into the mailbox, and that's as far as I got. And we were in there watching we watched a scary movie, and then we tried to watch some TikTok and some funny some but right now it's like the end of the day. We're mellowing down. Actually, it's late. It's 10:47. I mean, that's not late, but it's later than I usually get on here. So um just wanted to get on here and say hi. But I'm mellowing down right now, and it's been a heck of a day. Wasn't a bad day, but it wasn't a what I planned, but I thank God that I'm alive. And I'm always grateful of whatever I'm safe and I have my family around and everybody's doing okay. That's in itself is great, awesome. And I am not one bit not grateful of it. I am very grateful. So, I don't know, sometimes I get a little beside myself, like I try to do things. I try to accomplish things. I try to set intentional goals. I try to do what I think is right. I'm always making an effort, and I don't know how to let go. And my message all last week and this week was to let go, let go, let God, let go, let go, let go, let go of the impossible things that I'm trying to do, let go of the thoughts that's coming into my mind that's going against what I believe, or let go of people and things and circumstances. And it's hard for me to do that because I'm so nurturing. I'm so concerned. I want to say I'm a very concerned type of being. I got to make sure everybody's okay. I got to make sure everything is okay. I don't understand, and I'm not changing the subject. What gets to me and what triggered me today was when I went to the mailbox and got my light bill. And my lights are incredibly high. I had knew and was aware of them, my contract being up. I didn't want to renew, so I let it go on. And I've just been so busy with things that I did not, get to, switch energy services or whatever. But it went on long enough, and my bill was outstanding with the rates going up from 14 to 22, 25, no, 40 cent, I think. Um, in a matter of months. I mean, it's probably been that way, and I'm just paying weekly and just keeping up with it, but it's outstanding. So I know I paid it down because well, they didn't accidentally, they turned my lights off a couple of weeks ago, and I paid it up. It was all straight. It's good. It should be the normal rate. Should have been some money off because they promised if I resign, is you get this credit, and I hadn't seen a credit. I can't talk to nobody. The customer service is lousy. Do not get this energy company. Please do not get this energy company. And I don't know if I should reveal it, but it works for some people. And it's just no customer service. You cannot call. You can call all day and you're gonna sit on hold for all day. One day I called and I was on the phone for 2 hours waiting on somebody to answer. I mean, it's never anyone you can talk to, anyone that can discuss your bill. And if you do get somebody, guess what? They're not gonna know what's going on. They don't keep notes. They don't keep your last conversation. They don't never keep their promises, and that irritates me because you have to rely on something. You got to be able to rely on your banks. When I put my money in the bank, I expect that bank to take care of my money. I don't have to peep in and out of it every day, which I have to because I don't want something to go through or a charge to go through and I'm not aware of it because I know it would. I know there is something that happened and they're not taking care of my money, but they're taking care of their interests. So I figure like if I put my money in this bank, you should be able to take care of my, I don't care how small it is, I don't care how big it is, take care of my money because I'm entrusting you with it. You know what I'm saying? So that and your light company and your water bill and your gas bill and stuff, and you want it to be normal, you want it to be steady and consistent, and then all of this up and down, and nobody can explain to me why my rates aren't kicking in, and why am I, if I go over a certain amount of kilowatts, if I stay under those kilowatts, I'm not supposed to be charged extra. And I see where I am, but it's just the bill is so, it's crazy. It's just retarded. And I know I'm not behind because I just paid an outstanding amount to catch my bill up and whatever. And now today it was very frustrating. very frustrating to see this bill is not still straightened out. And I think that kind of ticked me off a little bit, and I'm trying my best to control my emotions and how I'm feeling right now, because I'm very, 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 very sensitive. I'm very aware of everything that's going on around me. And then when stuff like this happen out of the blue unexpectedly, um, I'm I don't want to be triggered. I don't want to get to a certain height or level to where I'm stepping out of who I am and what I represent. So I don't want to stuff like that to trigger me, but I'm noticing that a lot of things is coming in, or a lot of things is happening that's out of my control, and I have to often remind myself about the serenity prayer, you know, help me to change the things that I can and the things that I can't. I have to understand that I have to let God handle those things. And sometimes I forget it's not me. It's not me that can fight those battles. It's a song I found. I mean, I didn't find it. It was already out there. It just came to me in spirit the other day, and it's called "Never Lost." And that song spoke to my soul. It's the Elevation Church sings it, and I want to say a guy named Taran. I don't know his name, but Taran Hill, Elevation Church, and featuring Taran Hill. I think his last name. I don't know. I don't remember names, but this song is beautiful and it spoke to my heart. Please, you guys, listen to that song. It's like it says, God can't fail. He can do all things. He can do all things but fail. And he never lost a battle. And that song spoke to my heart. And God never lost a battle. Why am I fighting battles that I can't win? God can win them. I just got to give it over to him. And you know what? Sometimes it's stuff storming right behind my back. I don't even know about it, and God is taking care of it. He's taking care of it, and my faith is saying, you gotta let Him take care of everything, everything, because it's not on you. I don't have the strength to keep fighting stuff that I can't fight. And yep, that song really spoke to me. Um, when I do my praise and worship uh, time in the evening, and it's beautiful, and I let my praise and worship songs minister to me, and that's my time and God's time, right? So I have to let that be in my spirit and set in my spirit and move on from there and keep it and not let it fade away when times get hard. And it's going to be some hard times. It's hard times I'm facing, and you're not always 100%. I'm not always 100% happy. I'm not always 100% good. You know what I'm saying? If I pretend that I am, then that's on me. That's on me. We all have this mental capacity, like I said the other day, that it's just so much we can take on ourselves. So I have to say this: um, I have uh, not, not asked or expect anything from the government or any assistance from outside means to where okay, we'll help you. We know you're in a bad situation. No, it's none of that. None of that happened. I have to believe that God will supernaturally my take care of me and my family. And so in doing so and having that faith, then I just sit on that faith. If I don't have anything else, I do have my faith. If all else is lost or gone, I still have my faith. I still believe that God works miracles. And I do believe that He is fighting my battles right now as we speak. So today, when days like this come, and it tries to convince me or show me or tell me otherwise that I'm in this thing alone, I can't believe that. I gotta shake that off. I have to shake that spirit off of me because I know what it is. I know it's I know it's spiritual warfare. I know it's like it's not my battle. It's not for me to take on. And anyway, I ended up paying this outstanding amount. I spent my birthday money on this stupid light bill. Oh my God. I'm just, it's on right now. It's really, really on. And I'm good though. I think I'm good. I believe that God has it. You know, He has a way out. I've always said that since the last past couple of months I've been on here. He's got me. He has to. No, he has to. I have no other means but him. You know what I'm saying? He is my source. So I have to know. I have to know in my heart of hearts that he's got me. He's gonna take care of me. And I had a good birthday. Yeah, it was really, really nice. It's good to be able to enjoy a birthday out of 58 years. So it's wonderful. It's great. It's wonderful. And so that was a blessing. That was a blessing. And tomorrow, let's see what I got planned for tomorrow. Not much. I think I'm gonna relax. I may go to church in the morning. It depends. My relatives are still here. My baby, she's still here, and my grandson. So I don't know if it's breakfast or what she's gonna do. So, whatever that is, I'm okay with that. I take one day at a time. I am learning not to have big expectations. Um, because if you put too high of a standard on something or people, then you'll be disappointed. You can get easily disappointed. And so I decided to have worry-free days. Like I'm in it, I'm aware of it. I'm not burying my head under the sand, but you have to know about things. You can't just like ignore things. But I decided to not to have worry days. I'm not gonna have worry. I'm gonna have worry free days. I'm not gonna have um, constantly thoughts of defeat or constantly thoughts of what's gonna happen next or what's in the future because it's not for me to know that. It's not for me to know that. All I know is what God promised to me, and that's what I have to believe and go by. So that's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm gonna enjoy my retired life. I got this on my little index cards on the door, and I have kind of like um things that I want, that I want to accomplish, things that I want to implement in each day of my life. And sometimes these things come to pass, and some of them haven't. Like travel. I have a fiance. I have write a book or a novel. Of course, these are things that I want to manifest. Want in my life. Um, I want to want more money, which that's been up there. These been up there for uh, a while, but some of them has passed and some of them are still awaiting, and I know that's a good thing because if they're still there, they're coming, right? So I got to be my own boss, worry free, stress free life. So I got to get on that. Get even closer to God, and I am truly working on that one. That is happening. Um, New home, new friends. Um, um, have more grandkids. I don't know. Love, happiness, love. Let's focus on that. Let's just focus on that one. Loving yourself, let love in. Cause I decided that I need to take all the any little dark, deep seed that's within me about men. I'm casting it out. I do not have a bad thought or back thought about men and how I feel about relationships. that's it. That's over. I'm taking on a new mindset of that because I want to invite love into my heart, love into my life. So in order to do that, you have to be in that mindset, and I am going to do that. I am going to allow myself to love again because just because the first couple of times didn't work out, that doesn't mean that it won't work out. So um I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Let's focus on that and see how that works out because I think I had some kind of like I had closed my mind to ever having the perfect man. There's no such thing as perfect. Nobody was ever perfect but Jesus, right? So I have to say there is perfect men. There are close enough to perfect men out there. There's some good men out there. All men are not bad. In fact, the men that you see these days, I mean, you kind of attract what you are or what you're about, or what you have in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Or your thoughts of men, or how you view yourself and how much you love yourself. So that's what you're gonna attract. And I had been closed mind. That's why I hadn't met anybody, because I had closed my mind into thinking that I don't need anybody. I don't want anybody. I'm going through it. I mean, I've been like trying to get myself together. If I wait on love to get myself together, I will never find anyone because I'm never gonna be. I'm never gonna be 100% together. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be old, really good. But I'm never gonna be 100% good. And if I set that standard for me until I get 100% good, straight all around, with the money, with the house, with the cars, with the business, with all of that. If I wait till I get to that level, it may be a while, you know what I'm saying? So I have to open my heart to love right now without the things, you know what I'm saying? Without those things. And then I can grow to have those things maybe, soon after or a little while after. But if I set my mind to that, and that's probably what's been really kind of blocking me from meeting people and getting out there or whatever, and getting, at that age where I'm kind of settling down and I don't want to date and I don't want to go out there. I don't even put up the effort, and I just and I remember I talked about I'm prepared for dating. I'm prepared. I have I pictured the clothes I would wear on a date. I pictured the restaurants I would want to go to if we go to a restaurant, or hanging out places. And but I don't want to plant that in my head. I want to be surprised. I want to take it as it comes. And so I'm changing my mindset. I'm trying to renew my mind to the fact that I have to enjoy myself in the moment, right here, right now, and allow new things and new thoughts and positive thoughts to come into my mind, because I can't live in my past, and I can't hold on to grudges or things that may be hindering me from meeting that guy, meeting my significant other. So yeah, it's difficult. I hope I explained that right. So that's my journey. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody when I say that closed, just like closed hands don't get closed minds, don't get fed. Your closed mouths don't get fed. Closed minds don't get ideas, or they don't attract what you're supposed to attract. So I gotta keep an open mind that there is somebody out there. And I shouldn't expect what happened to me in the past, my past relationship, to happen to me again. Good things are supposed to happen to me. Good things are supposed to happen to you. You're supposed to love yourself and have confidence enough in you to know that you deserve it. Know your worth. You deserve it. And I know God loves me. And I know he wants what's best for me, just like I want what's best for my kids. He wants what's best for us. He does. He wants good things to happen to us. We have to go with him, with the flow, and not against him, and not think that we're not deserving of it, or he doesn't love us enough to honor us with these things, these gifts, and this the marriage that everybody else has. Or you think you're not good enough for that? Yeah, you are. It's just your state of mind and the way you was raised and your circumstances throughout your entire lives told you that you was not ready, or you didn't want it, or you just it's nobody out there. And then where, it's just like, where are the good men, or across the way? Well, if I think they're across the way, then they're across the way. So I need to stop saying that and stop putting that in my mind. My man is just out there, and he's just not anywhere. He's near me, and he's coming closer to me. So I have to think that way, and I will get that. You know what I'm saying? So in the meantime, I got some big fish to fry. So big fish to fry. So I need to get myself together. When I say get myself together, I had to get myself together. I got to stop playing around, like thinking that, you know, I'm waiting on the universe to deliver something for me, which I can be, praying and focusing and attracting those things to me, instead of having this closed mind. I do believe I have a closed mind, closed heart to some things that I want. And every time I think about them, or I want that, and then I dismiss it right away. I don't even, you know, worry about it. I mean, I don't even, you know, I'm in with the positive, and I immediately smash it with the negative. Like, not right now. If I meet a man right now in the midst of, me right here, and we're having a conversation, and he said, well, what do you do? And I'm thinking, I don't do anything. That's not that's not sexy. That's not attractive. But then I gotta stop thinking like that, because I don't work. I just don't work right now. I'm right where God wants me to be, until he says, okay, I'm gonna open this door and opportunity for you. Then you can, go for that. Until then, I'm doing the work, to do what God wants me to do. But if I meet that man, I meet my significant other, and he's like, turned off at the fact that I'm not working, but it's okay. You're not getting my money, you're getting me. You know what I'm saying? Even if I was working, you're not getting that part of me. I mean, it'll be contribute to the relationship, but or to the marriage or whatever, but it's not. You can't look at a person up, and maybe that's it. Maybe that's where our hearts close at, because we don't want a scrub, or we don't want nobody. I mean, women, we don't want, well, we want somebody that's working. We want somebody that we feel that can take care of us, like our fathers did. Or, you know, we want a a guy, a strong guy that's able to provide for us, and nurture us. So even though we have our own, we still want that strong man, right? So don't think that I think that is there I think there is men out there that a woman not working doesn't matter to them at all, long as they have the will and goals and plans for a future. I think, I'm hoping, yeah. So I need to get that out of my mind. I need to cast that out, that man wouldn't be interested in me, because right now I literally, I it's called a hyenas. I I think I'm saying it wrong, but I'm taking a break from work. I literally asked for this long time ago. I remember telling God, I need a break. I just don't need no week. I don't need no 2 weeks vacation. I need a break. I don't want to go on vacation twice a month, or 2 days out of a month. I need a break from work. I need to find myself. I need to find out who I am and who I am with you. And he said, okay. And he scheduled it, and it happened. And now it's like, what am I doing? What am I thinking? I need to take this. I asked for this. He's giving this to me. He's allowing me to have this time out. And I specifically said, um, this amount of time, right? I don't remember if I said I don't know how long, but I remember it had to be over a year or I mean over a half a year, a year that I needed a break from, or I needed some time into. I think it was I started off with 3 months. I said if I had 3 months, then I would be okay to move on to something else. And then 3 months is just wasn't enough. I was actually just getting in the swing of enjoying me, who I am, and finding out I can get up and do anything I want to that day, and it was like it was a good feeling. It was so good. It was like in the middle. It was in the ending of thinking about that job and the people on that job. It was like that was all melted away, and it was like I was getting in tune with my family and trying to understand them. And it was like, okay, this getting up, I could sleep in, and eh, oh my God, it was good. It was good. It was good. It was good. And then it was starting to turn to, okay, what's next? For me, I kept having these thoughts. What's next? What's next? Instead of like being still and enjoy this time out. Because when you go back to work, or if you get into your own business, you're gonna have to work. And it ain't gonna be no uh leisure time. It'll be some leisure time, but you'll be your own boss, and then you'll be, even if you're not your own boss, you're gonna be in a position. Because I don't want just a job, I want a position. It's gonna be in a position to where it's gonna be flexible, but this time that I'm giving you right now, you may not see it for a while. You know what I'm saying? Till you get in the swing of things, and you're your own boss, and you can work and go in and come as you please, and you're making the money, or you're blessed with a legacy, or a whole inheritance or something like that. Because I honestly, I, I know that's probably just the wrong thing to think or say. I'm really not in a rush to go back to work, or do anything here, or hey, don't use that word. I was gonna stop using horrific. uh Outstanding or magnificent, like really demanding right now. So I just want to chill a little while longer. I want to get past the holidays, because I've never been off toward the holidays, and God is showing me these. Oh my God, He's beautiful. You're beautiful, God. You're so beautiful. Thank you. Um, this time off, I'm enjoying it. So I gotta stop smothering myself with the thought of what's next, or the thought of I really need to generate some money, which I do. I do. Um, I really do. But I don't know what it is that God is telling me to do right now. And until he does, I can't make a major move. I am still have an idea, or keeping an open mind as to if somebody good call me and make me an offer, or something like that, and God says yes, and the pay is right and everything, of course, yes, I want to go ahead and do that. Because I got that house planned, right? I got this house, right? It's in my heart, it's in my mind, it's in my vision, it's on my vision board, it's just everywhere. And I'm expecting that. It may be a while, or it may not be a while. I don't know when it's coming, but I'm definitely expecting that. So whatever steps God lead me to take in that direction, the Holy Spirit hopefully will lead me there. Um, I am here for that. I am so here for that. Yes. Um, okay, guys. It is so fun. It is so good to talk to you on Saturday night. I don't have anything to do on Saturday nights. Saturday nights are, I mean, especially if you're not dating. It's just I mean, I'm right now, I can't tell Saturday from Monday, because I'm not on anybody's clock or anybody's time right now, but God's. Thank you, Jesus. And so Saturday night is Saturday night to me. But my kids are here, so I'm going to go in there and enjoy them. Go make some popcorn, and I'm going to get them together. I'm going to do some jokes or games or whatever. If I can get them off of their computers and their phones, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to enjoy the rest of the evening. I know it's late. I hope you guys are enjoying your evening. Probably won't get this until tomorrow, day after next, or whatever, but you'll get it. And I hope you're enjoying yourself as you go. Love on yourself. Love who you are. Love you. Reach out to your family. I always reach out to your family. Say hi. Send them a postcard, email, or whatever. Just let them know you're okay. See if they're okay. That's good. That's good. And love others. God loves you. We gotta love back, right? Gotta love each other. And so I hope you guys are enjoying your life and enjoy your evening. Okay? Love you. Bye. Until the next time, this is Lovely Ruth. Bye.